Hi, my name's Pete and welcome to Bible Bites. Now before I go any further, if you've liked what you've seen on Bible Bites, then press the like button and the subscribe button and whatever else buttons down there, just press them all. That means that other people will be able to see some of the things that you've seen and benefit from them too. Now, today we're going to be looking at Colossians chapter 1, verse 15. And it begins a poem about Jesus that Paul writes about why is Jesus so worthy of a life of worship. And it begins with this really interesting phrase, that the Son is the image of the invisible God. Now, that's a really interesting phrase, isn't it? That Jesus is the image of the invisible. I mean, those two things are contradictory. How can you have an image of something that's invisible? It's like saying Jesus is the dry water, he is the square circle. They don't fit together. But actually that's the very thing that Jesus has come to do. He's come to make us know, make God known to us. Now, often we'll ask the question, how can you possibly know that God is there? Well, the answer is because Jesus has made him known. He is actually invisible. He is impossible to know. He is an eternal spiritual being that is beyond our comprehension. But he's made himself known as Jesus has come to make him known. It's a little bit like an X-ray. We can't know what our bones are like and whether there's a break in our bones, but we get this external machine to come and show us, and we can actually see what's invisible. And that's what Jesus has done. He has come to show what God is like. So if you want to know what God is like, study Jesus. Now, of course, that means that sometimes there are questions that we have about God that we want to have answered. Like how can he be eternal? How can he be this all-powerful God? And Jesus doesn't always answer those questions, but he does answer the questions of what God wants us to know about him. So we might have these big questions about his infinite power, but what God wants us to know about is his love and his compassion and his concern for you, for someone who's lost. And so as we study Jesus, we need to understand that he is the one who is making what is invisible knowable. He is the image of the invisible God.